Visual. The video opens with a split screen. On one side, a social media feed with a flurry of likes and comments on a person's photo. On the other, a person is receiving a genuine handshake from a colleague or mentor with an expression of mutual admiration. The title card reads, Popularity versus Respect. The video then transitions to the host, in a setting that feels authoritative and wise, speaking directly to the camera with a firm yet grounded and compassionate tone. Host. In a world obsessed with social media metrics, follow accounts, and public opinion, we are constantly being told that our value is measured by how much we are liked. We are conditioned to seek external validation, to crave popularity, and to fear rejection. But what if the pursuit of popularity is an endless race that leaves us feeling empty? And what if the real currency of a meaningful life isn't about being liked by everyone, but about being respected by those who truly matter? Welcome to Elevate Mindset. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that lies at the heart of our relationships and our sense of self-worth, the profound difference between popularity and respect. We'll explore why one is fleeting and often based on external approval, while the other is enduring and built on internal character. Understanding this distinction is a key to moving from a life of people-pleasing to a life of true substance and fulfillment. So, let's begin to unlock the secrets to earning a life of respect. Visual. Animated graphics illustrating the characteristics of popularity. A popularity meter filling up and then quickly draining. A mask being put on and taken off. A person looking anxious while checking their phone for notifications. Host. Popularity is a game of external validation. It's a measure of how well you can conform to what others want you to be. The person pursuing popularity often molds their opinions, their behavior, and even their values to fit the expectations of others. Their sense of self-worth is a fragile thing, dependent on the fickle opinions of the crowd. Here are some of the hallmarks of the pursuit of popularity. It's a numbers game. Popularity is often measured by quantitative metrics: how many followers you have, how many likes you get, how many invitations you receive. The focus is on the quantity of connections, not the quality. It's about people-pleasing. The popular person is often a people-pleaser. They avoid conflict. They agree with the majority, and they may be unwilling to stand up for what they believe in if it means risking approval. Their core motivation is to avoid rejection, not to express their authentic self. It's built on a mask. To be popular with everyone, you have to be something different for everyone. This can lead to a fragmented sense of self, where you are constantly wearing a mask to fit in with different groups. This can be exhausting and ultimately lead to a feeling of being a fraud. It's inherently fragile. Popularity is fleeting. It can disappear in an instant with a single mistake, a change in trends, or a public misstep. Because it is built on the approval of others, it can be taken away by others. This creates a constant underlying sense of anxiety and instability. The pursuit of popularity is a game of reaction. It's about being liked, and it often requires you to compromise your true self in order to win. Visual. Animated graphics illustrating the characteristics of respect. A strong, solid pillar being built. A person with a clear, calm expression making a difficult choice. An individual walking confidently on a path of their own making. Host. Respect, on the other hand, is an internal game. It is not something you chase. It is something you earn. It is a quiet acknowledgement of your character, your integrity, and your competence. Respect is not about being liked by everyone. It's about being admired by those who understand what it takes to live a life of principle. Here are the hallmarks of a life built on respect. It's built on integrity. The respected person is a person of integrity. They are the same person in public as they are in private. Their words and their actions are in alignment. They say what they mean and they do what they say. It's about authenticity. The respected person has the courage to be their authentic self. They are not afraid to hold a different opinion, to take an unpopular stance, or to admit when they are wrong. Their self-worth is not dependent on the opinions of others. It's earned through action. Respect is earned through consistent, meaningful action. It's earned by showing up for others, by delivering on your promises, and by demonstrating competence and reliability. It's not a gift, it's a reward. It's enduring and solid. Respect is not fleeting. It is built over time, brick by brick, through a series of choices and actions that demonstrate your character. It is a solid foundation that cannot be easily taken away. The path to respect is a game of proaction. It's about building a solid, unwavering foundation within yourself, and then living from that place of integrity. Visual, a graphic showing two circles, a smaller, unstable one labeled popularity and a larger, solid one labeled respect. The smaller circle is shown to be a byproduct of the larger one. The host explains a relationship. Host. Here is a profound irony. The person who pursues popularity often ends up with neither. They may have a large following, but they lack the deep, enduring respect of others because their foundation is built on shaky ground. Conversely, the person who focuses on building a life of respect often find themselves becoming popular, but in the truest sense of the word. They attract people who are drawn to their integrity, their authenticity, and their quiet strength. Their popularity is a natural byproduct of who they are, not a forced result of what they pretend to be. The key to this transformation is authenticity. When you have the courage to be your true self, you earn your own self-respect. And when you respect yourself, you set a standard for how others should treat you. You become a magnet for people who value integrity and depth over superficiality. The people you attract into your life are not there because you are entertaining. They are there because you are real. This is the difference between having a large following and having a real tribe. Visual, graphics illustrating common pitfalls, compromising your values, faking it, seeking external validation. Host, the line between popularity and respect can be blurry, and it's easy to fall into traps that undermine your efforts to build a life of substance. Mistake number 1. Sacrificing your values for approval. You may have a strong belief system, but you compromise it in order to fit in. You laugh at a joke that goes against your values, or you stay silent when you should speak up. Every time you do this, you chip away at your own self-respect. Mistake number 2. Faking it till you make it. The wrong way. There's a difference between acting as if you are already the person you are becoming and pretending to be someone you are not. Faking it is about deception. It's about presenting a false self to the world. Living as if is an internal alignment. It's about carrying yourself with the confidence that you are on the right path. Mistake number 3. Chasing likes instead of lessons. When a post or a project doesn't get the validation you hoped for, you become discouraged. You start to see your worth in the number of likes, rather than in the value of the experience or the lesson learned. The antidote to these mistakes is to shift your focus from the external score to the internal game. Stop asking, "What do others think of me?" and start asking, "What do I think of myself?" Visual. The host is back on screen, offering clear, actionable steps for the audience. Host. So, how do you build a life that is respected, not just popular? It's a daily practice of small, intentional choices. Define your values. Get clear on what you stand for. What are the non-negotiables in your life? When you know your values, you have a solid compass to guide your decisions. Practice integrity. Do what you say you are going to do every time. Be reliable. Be consistent. Start with the small promises you make to yourself. Find your voice. Don't be afraid to express your authentic opinion, even if it's different from the crowd. Speak up for what you believe in, not in a way that is confrontational, but in a way that is grounded and calm. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Standing up for yourself or your values will feel uncomfortable at first, but it is a key to earning your own respect and the respect of others. Focus on contribution, not validation. Shift your focus from what can I get from this interaction to what can I contribute. When you lead with value, respect naturally follows. Building a respected life is a journey of quiet courage. It's a commitment to being the kind of person you would admire and respect, even if no one else is watching. Visual. The video returns to the initial imagery of a handshake, but this time with a deep sense of mutual trust and respect. The host offers final words of empowerment. Host. The choice between popularity and respect is a choice between a life built on shifting sand and a life built on solid rock. Popularity offers a temporary thrill, while respect offers an enduring foundation. You are not defined by how many people like you. You are defined by your character, your integrity, and the courage you have to be your authentic self. When you stop chasing popularity and start living a life that you can respect, you will attract the right people and the right opportunities. You will find that the most valuable currency in life isn't a follow account. It's a quiet nod of respect from someone who recognizes your worth. Choose a life of substance. Choose respect.